Hello and welcome back to Perfect Dark Zero. Today it seems we're in the Pacific Ocean, and I'm not actually going to tell you what it is we're doing. I'm going to let Chandra do it. So let's get to the mission briefing.
I know you miss your father, Joe, but Jack wouldn't want you to throw your life away. Marching back through Zhang Li's front door was gonna be nothing short of a suicide mission. Makes you feel any better? My plan's just as crazy. How about this? Jack died protecting Ziegler's research. Whatever it is must be really important to Zhang Li and Mayhem. We're gonna work out why. Ziegler mentioned this guy, Dr. Eustace Carroll. Turns out they were working together for... guess who? A data dime. Bet he's worth a conversation. Word of mouth has it he's at this offshore research facility. Look familiar to you? Should be. You beat the simulation plenty. Your mission's easy enough. Find Dr. Carroll and take him to his lab. Should be safe to talk there. Oh, and watch out for scientists. They'll call for guards if they see you. Use the intercom to evacuate them. Avoid shooting them. Dr. Carroll won't talk if he doesn't trust you. You sure about this? Can't stop thinking of this crazy line I heard in a kung fu flick. Before setting out on revenge, dig 2 graves.
Alright, so we're going to the Trinity platform to find Dr. Carroll. We're taking a KSI-74 and a DWP-5 with us. We're also switching out their recommended demo kit with the Loctopus. Let's do it!
Chandra, are you receiving? Over.
Ready to go to work, Brother Clay?
I believe I am, Brother Virgil.
Chandra, can you read me?
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Dark.
Lock!
And load.
Chandra, where are you?
Holler all you like, girl. We're here to collect our bounty.
So it appears they were expecting us, and this level starts out with a boss fight. It's kind of weird, and honestly, I'm not particularly happy with it. This fight is actually pretty hard, or can be, and after you're done, you still have to do the entire rest of the level with whatever health and armor you have left. These 2 guys are armed with assault rifles and a magnum, and the best way is to just take cover and try and headshot them before they headshot you. They do also throw flashbangs occasionally. I have to say, in all of my times playing this level and all of my practice runs, they threw flashbangs at me once. For some reason, that guy's programming got messed up and he decided he just wanted to throw them all. I can't believe that guy still had any flashbangs left. And the other guy decides to get in on it. Anyway, so that's one of the brothers dead. We just have to deal with the second one, who should be pretty low on health at this point. And I hope so, because I've only got 6 bullets left.
I hit her pretty.
Alright, with 1 bullet to spare.
Chandra, are you receiving me?
So apparently they have some sort of jammer that we can't talk to Chandra.
Attention employees, the deck is off limits due to a training exercise. All elevator doors have been secured for your safety.
So definitely trying to stop us from getting downstairs to the labs. We're gonna have to deal with this, but there's a couple new things we can get here before we move on. The first is right here, the CMP 150. So this is another gun from the original Perfect Dark. In fact, all three today will be. This gun has good accuracy. Even when you fire it, even when you hold down the trigger, it stays pretty accurate. It does decent damage. It's a submachine gun anyway. In the original Perfect Dark, the secondary function let you track enemies. In this game, it's a lot less useful and a lot crazier. It has a holographic projector that puts in a decoy version of yourself and mimics your actions. It's kind of cool and it looks really good on the back of the game box, but it's kind of dumb. Also, somebody put a lot of work into Joanna's hips when she walks. This game sometimes. There's one other new thing, and it's in these weapon containers, or one of the weapon containers. This one. X-ray goggles. This is a gadget you can just turn on and off, and lets you see through walls and, well, people's skeletons. It also lets you see the guns inside of crates. So we're going to load up on some ammo here. Now this is the main deck, and normally we could just walk across it to get to the elevator we need. But one, the elevator's locked, and two, they have snipers. And these guys are so far away that the distance indicator on the scope isn't even reading. So I don't think we're going to be able to take them down with what we've got right now. One more new weapon before we go. These cowboys were carrying the laptop gun. So the laptop gun is an assault rifle. It's reasonably inaccurate compared to the other assault rifles. It does low damage, but is really good against armor. Its secondary function remains unchanged from the original Perfect Dark. You throw it and it folds out into this little turret. It has less of a range of motion than in the original Perfect Dark, which makes it a little harder to use, and in general, I just find it a lot less useful. But we're not going to be taking it with us, because there's very little ammo for it. And we're going to want the scope and silencer of our DWP-5.
Train your gun on the exit!
So this is one thing the X-ray goggles are really useful for, is turning corners on guys. Now, this terminal over here can be used to find Dr. Carroll, which is our main objective for the level. However, you can only use it if you have the data thief. And when you use it, it will show you one of 3 possible locations that Dr. Carroll is in. Honestly, that's kind of annoying, and there's a much easier way to do it, which is what we're going to do, but we won't get to it till later.
We got gun. Oh, in the back. My arm.
Alright, with this area cleared out, this is the control tower. And luckily for us, they're sniper rifles. So we're going to go quickly take care of those snipers. There's only several possible locations they can be in, so they're pretty easy to search for. The other snipers will also not hear your gunshot, so they can all be taken down without any trouble. One, two, three, they're down. Okay, now as for the elevator doors, this console here will unlock them for us.
Emergency access granted. Please advise rescue team that elevator doors are unlocked. Doors will lock automatically in 60 seconds.
So that's the door down there, but we only have 60 seconds. So we get to use this awesome long zip line. Alright. Honestly, 60 seconds is more than enough.
Welcome to the Trinity platform, Datadyne's first secure environment moderated by artificial intelligence. Father wishes you a creative and productive shift. Trust in Father.
So before we head down the elevator, we're going to grab the last new weapon. This is the Psychosis gun. So the Psychosis gun in this game is a little bit different. The primary fire acts like the tranquilizer from the original Perfect Dark. It screws up their vision and does a little bit of damage. The secondary function is the psychosis part, and this will take an enemy and screw him up so he thinks you're a friend and will start shooting at other enemies. It's useful, but it's a little bit gimmicky for my taste, so I'm not going to be holding on to it. I like the design of the gun, though. We've now also heard from Father a couple times. He's the AI that runs the station, and if you listen, he says some pretty funny things throughout the level.
A process
It's called
has
your elevator
unexpectedly
pitch. It's
terminated.
what you'd say if you had to share an elevator with Zhang Li.
Avoid eye contact and pray to keep my job.
No! Like an explanation of what your job is.
I wear body armor.
Green light to engage! Cover me! I'm going in!
Before we move on, there's something I want to show you guys over... Oh. Oops. I dropped my gun. There we go. So, in this direction, you see that? That right there is a squad of about 10 armored guys carrying laptop guns. And we do not want to go that way.
Thank you.
So instead we're going to go this way, which is a little bit safer. The Submersible hangar. And this room has 10 cameras we need to take care of before we can move around in it. So that's going to take a while. The one thing that sort of bugs me about the storyline at this point.
Father speaking. I have an important announcement. That information is not available at this time.
Thanks a lot, Father. So, Ziegler and Dr. Carroll were working for Datadyne. The thing is, when Ziegler was captured at the start of the game and was being ransomed off, he was being ransomed off to Datadyne. So Datadyne were essentially paying to kidnap their own employee. Now, Daniel Carrington was the one paying us to rescue him. So I suppose the story is supposed to be that Ziegler was going to sell his research to Carrington, stealing it from Datadyne. But it's really not made that clear. It just seems strange to me. Anyway, the cameras are all taken care of, and you can see there's a few guys upstairs.
Father's AI control is an open beta. Please report any performances used directly to Father.
So using the Loctopus here is going to drop this ladder enough that we can climb up it. And this is the stealthiest way to deal with this section. Once you engage the 5 guys in here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you engage them, guys will spawn over here, who aren't there right now,
Validation failed.
and on the other side.
Do you wish to report this error? Don't send.
It can be really annoying if things go loud here.
Thank you.
Take no prisoner!
So even after some slick shooting, if I do say so myself, some guy opened the door behind us, and so now we got to deal with some baddies.
You...
All employees. Father has the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in your work. I want to help
And I think that's it for the bad guys there. Luckily, they didn't raise an alarm, so we don't have to deal with the rest of the security team. We are, however, going to go pick up some ammo. Now, to find Dr. Carroll. This room has armor, which we need, but it also has these consoles we can use to page him.
Paging Dr. Carroll. Dr. Carroll, please report to archaeology. Thank you for your cooperation.
Archaeology is one of the 3 possible locations he could be in,
I'm
and
looking
it's the
out for
easiest.
Number 1. You are number 1. I'm a big number 2.
Also, in playing this level for recording is the first time I realized that particular message on the PA was a poop joke.
Get the hell over here now!
Oh, he saw me. Okay. Now, engaging these 2 guys has alerted the 2 guards above us,
Been rewarded.
and they're running around to try and flank us.
Manager. Datadyne's
So
downsizing
we're gonna sit here and wait for them.
at managerial level. Please check the voicemail for termination notices.
And you know what? I think that's it for combat in this level.
Help Father help you. Report violations of company policy direct to Father. The enemy is everywhere. Keep your sidearm handy.
So when we turn on the X-ray scanner, you can see a whole bunch of people this direction. These are all scientists, and if they see you, they'll raise an alarm, and that can get messy. To try and clear them, we have to do a speech challenge. And it's got the normal charm, bluff, threaten if they're friendly, confused, or neutral. But this one is difficult.
Welcome, friend. This is Father. Please state your crisis.
Hi, Father. I got a tech fault. Nothing you control. That never goes wrong. Looks like we need all the scientists to fix it.
Relax. Our highly trained scientists have been dispatched to fix the problem. All scientific staff in archaeology, a demonstration of your knowledge and talent is requested in satellite construction. Please attend immediately. Employees, there is a medical
Well, they're
emergency.
really not happy about it.
Paramedic Vivert, please
So that speech challenge is difficult because the
accident.
sort of the voice that Father has, it always sounds friendly and neutral at the same time, actually. So often it's actually more about luck of which you choose than actually getting the right response.
That didn't correlate with our existing data, but the probability...
Now, this one guy who isn't moving is Dr. Carroll. So it's just me and him now.
Employees, I have...
Dr. Carroll? You and me are gonna have a chat about Ziegler.
Ziegler? You know where he went? It's not safe to speak here. Follow me.
So just through these corridors, we're going to come up on Dr. Carroll's lab, and that's going to be the end of the episode. Now, sometimes there are guys here, so I'm sort of watching my back. But we're good.
My dear, are you waiting for something?
So where is it? Whatever you were gonna give Datadyne, whatever you and Ziegler were working on.
Was encrypted by Ziegler before he disappeared with key pieces of data. I can't access our research.
My gun says different.
I'm not lying. Ziegler and I were working on an algorithm that would translate hieroglyphics into English, but...
Hieroglyphics? Dad said something about... My dad started babbling about hieroglyphics and all sorts of weirdness after Ziegler zapped his eyes with some device.
Oh, a neurodrive. This is most fortunate. If Ziegler uploaded his research to your father's memory and your father spoke to you, your subconscious might contain the memory of the key to unlocking Ziegler's encryption.
What?
Hold still. This won't take a second. Yes, I believe this will work.
Oh, my head.
Disorientation and slight memory loss are normal side effects.
Yeah, but she's got bigger problems.
Chandra!
Come on, Joe, you're a smart girl.
You convinced me to come here.
See, I knew you had it in you.
But why?
Why does anybody do what they do? They don't do it for free. Master Lee, you've been listening?
Yes, Missy Carr. Good work. The glyph translator is complete.
It always was, sir. It was just a matter of decrypting it.
Your services are no longer required, Doctor.
Chandra!
I'm sorry, Joanna. I gotta look after number one.
Joanna Dark! Daniel Carrington wishes the pleasure of your company.
Well, a few more twists, I guess. Turns out Chandra was an even bigger bitch than we thought, and we were apparently rescued by a 14-year-old in a bodysuit. Yep, it's probably fair to say that this storyline is going somewhere. Anyway, see you guys next time.